Alright guys, so here is the last video for this series. I'm sorry I wasn't able to make this video on time. I've been busy with other stuff. So this is the last video, which is the business section for this. We're just going to get started. Let's jump into it. So I click on this, and the first thing you see is the business plan section. And this is not going to be the first time you've seen this section. Actually, when you first open this planner, this is what you're going to see first. All right. And to go back to the home, you can just click the home button here and it will take you back there. All right, so let's click on this again and let's see where this business plan section is. So over here you have the ability to plan for your business. So right here you have the executive summary, and there are some tiny comments here that will kind of walk you through what you need to do. And the next one is a business description, and over here you have the comments that will tell you what to do. Okay, so when you fill out this part, you can go to this arrow and just click for next. So right here you see your product and services. And again, like I said, I made this for the Samsung Note app, and you can also use this for GoodNotes and Note Shelf, but this will really work better for the Samsung Note. So here is where I put my product. So I just put one product here, and I'll show you how I put this in here. So there are two ways to do this. The first way is you can click on your plus icon here, and you go to the image and you click on that, and then you look for your image in your gallery. So whatever image you want to put, you can select them from that particular image. However, the way I like to do it is I'll go to, say, my website. So I'm going to drag this open. Okay, and I'm going to go to Explorer. I'll use the Samsung Explorer. So I'm going to drag this in here. So I'll have a split screen, right? So now I'm going to type in my website. So I have my website right here. So what I can do, because that image I dragged over there. So what I can do, I can drag another image in there. So let's pick this. So I'm going to long press on this. I'm going to just drag it up. And I'm going to drop it there. Okay. So I can come here and I can get myself out of there. So I'm just going to drag this and put right there. Okay. And that's it. Okay. I can name it if I want to, but I don't have to. So if I want to name it, I can come down here and I can just type melt. Okay. And that's how you can drag your product image onto your planner right there. So the next thing is the market analysis. You can write down your market analysis right here, and we can go to next. The next one is organization and management. You can do all those work here, and then implementation plan. You can write them here. Click on next, and this will be your financial plan area. And this will be your appendix. And here is a blank note that you can use however you want to use it. So over here we can click forward. When we click forward, it's going to take us back to the business plan, and from here we can access our documents. So if I click on that, it will show me the business document. So here is where you're going to put in any document for your business, like your deeds or your business incorporation or whatever, like EIN, whatever I want to put here, you can put them in here. And again, to do that, you have to go to plus image. Okay, and you can look for any image. For example, I'm going to pick this one again. Just going to click done. So it's going to be imported into my planner. I'm going to drag it and put it right here. Okay, so that's how you'll be able to do that. Okay, another thing you can do, you can long press. You can come down here and lock it. When you lock it, it doesn't move anymore. So you can actually write on it if you want to. All right. Okay, so the next thing, we can go to this icon and it will bring us to the business to-do list. So over here, you can write down your to-do list. And if there is any one that is high in priority, you can just click them. If it's medium priority, you can check that out as well. If they're in progress, you can put them, you can check it here. And the status would be like, if it's completed or if it's still being done. Okay. So over here you have the note view where you can write down any notes concerning, your to-dos for that day. And below here you have another section which is almost the same, which is practically the same. Okay, in case you have like two different tasks to do, for different customers, you can just use this as the first customer, then this as the second customer. All right. Okay, let's go to this area where, let's go to this icon. And over here is your sales pipeline. And here you have the opportunities. So here are the terms of the opportunities. So you have the qualifications and what it means. And you have the presentation and what it means, all the way to the close and cancel. Okay. And over here you have the lead name, the person you actually trying to close. This is where you can put their name, and then the stages are right here, and then the percentage as you move further from qualification to presentation to proposal sent, all the way to cancel or to close. So you can tick which stages of lead closure you are on. Okay, and you can put down brief notes about this particular lead. Okay, so the next one I want to look at is this queue. Okay, icon. So I click on that, it takes me to the sales performance. So over here you would choose which best represents your company's or your business's progress or sales performance. So if it's this particular one, you can actually go and check it out by, you can come here and just tick that. Let me make this a little bigger or thicker. Come here and just stick that out. Okay, if it's this, you take this out and you erase this one out. All right, and over here you can you can just type in your total sale volume. So I can just say the total sale volume for this for quarter one is going to be, so we'll date 500. Then the total sale will be, let's say, 900 in sales. Okay, and here you can actually write notes about the sales performance for the first quarter. Okay, and over here you can see where it has the sales forecast for next quarter. So you can say for your next quarter which will be quarter 2 or Q2, and then for the sales volume that you anticipating, you can say 1,000. Okay, and then for the sales volume, you're probably looking at $2,000, right? Okay, so the next thing we can do, since we've looked at Q1, you can as well go and look at Q2 by clicking on Q2 here, and you can see it responded. And over here, you can check for your Q2. Say, for example, you guys did really great for Q2. You can come here, you can just select Q2 as well. All right. And then you can, do the same thing you did for Q1 and write down your total sales volume and your total sales for Q2. And also you look forward for Q3 and then you have that forecast for the next quarter, which will be Q3, and then you fill it out as well. And the same thing will apply for Q3 and Q4. Okay. All right. So the next thing we're going to, let's go back to the leads. All right. So these are your business clients. And now let's say you want to create this particular, let's say you want to add this particular lead to your contact. Okay. To your personal contact, which is probably your Google phone. So you can call them at will. At least they are now in your contact. So what you can do, you can go to this enter detail, click on that, and you can start entering their details here. Okay, so that's one way to do it. So that will probably be the preferred way to do it on my side. The other way to do it is you can go to your side panel and you can drag out, this is going to be if you're using like, any phone that has a side panel, or, like the Samsung S23 and S24, all those Samsung phones with the Ultra, they will have these panels. So you can just arrange things here that you want to, like quick panels, like things you use all the time. You can just arrange them here. So for example, my contact, I can just drag this and make it a split window. And here I can start entering the information from here. Okay. So all the information here, I can start entering them. Like I can say, it says here James. So I can just start putting James right there. Okay. And last name is Smith. You can tell I made this one up, right? Okay. So right here, you'll be able to, write all these things down and be able to save them when you're done by just clicking save. And that will be in your phone, or you can call them from your phone and follow them up from your phone. Okay, so that's another way to do it. And then you're going to check over here how you got them, like your source. So here it's going to be that cold call, Google, referrals, walk-in, or orders. And down here by the status, you have what you call, if you've contacted them, if they are, contacted by you or by one of your team member. And if they are warm, you're going to check it. If they are hot leads, you're going to check it. If they're qualified, you're going to check it. And over here, you have the notes. So you can give yourself like a to-do list here, what you need to do for this particular client. All right. So if you're going to call them, and you probably call them actually, you can come here. You can just check it. So when you check that, it's already crossed. Okay. You can also say you delivered samples. You can check that. If you delivered presentation, you can check that as well. And you just go down the list and keep checking things that you have done for this particular lead. And over here, you also have the follow-up where you can, write the dates of your follow-up and call them and do what you got to do with the follow-up with them. All right. I have a new planner that I actually just finished, and that is basically for strictly CRM for business, and it is for and it is done with PDF, and it is going to be for Samsung Note application, and it is very, very straightforward. And I'm going to be doing a video about it by the end of this week. And it has more detailed stuff than this one I'm showing you guys, because this one is part of a personal planner, but that particular one that I just finished creating, that is meant for CRM for sales team and for businesses that are like small business to medium-sized business. That's the one I created, and that is just strictly for for the just for just business. And it is a manual CRM. It is not automatic. It is not app. It is not automation whatsoever. But it is for people who still like using to people who still like the manual stuff and the typing stuff. You guys will see it. It is very intuitive actually. All right, guys, let's keep going here. All right, so let's go here. All right. Over here, we've talked about a pipeline. And let's go to this area where you have this icon. So if I click on that, it brings me to my sales team. Okay, this is an interesting area. Okay, so right here, you have the code, which is ST1. Let me make sure you guys can see this. So ST1, ST2, all the way to ST10. Okay. And here you have the team member name, and I just put John Smith there, and I put his phone number. And over here, you will put if this person is active or inactive. All right. So let me show you guys what this thing does. So say you want to go and see the full profile of this John Smith. What you do is come and you click on the code. When you click on the code, you will see the full profile of John Smith. And I use my my own picture for that. So right here you have the John Smith, his email address, his phone number, his address, which is made up, and he's a sales personnel. And right here you have the month for his annual sales, and he has an sales volume for January. He has 1,200 as a sales total, and his sales volume is 450. So for February, he's going to have his sales volume here and the total, and that's going to go all the way. And this is just the profile of John Smith, who is one of the team members. Okay, and you can see his number right here, his account number right here. And when we go back, you can go to Team Geoffrey, right? And if you click on his, you will see his own profile right here. And I just picked up a free image on Google right here and just put it in there. So this is not a real person in my company. This is just a Google picture. All right. So right here also, so he has 600 in his volume and 1,900 in his sales total. Something interesting is this: when I hover on his Gmail account, his email, you can see this icon there. So if I click on it, it will open my Gmail to send him a message immediately. Okay, but this is a fictitious name, so this email doesn't exist. Okay, so I'm not going to be doing that. Okay, let's come back. And also, if I hover over his phone number, you can see I can call him by just clicking on that. And I can call him. Of course, I won't be calling this because this is a fictitious phone number. It shouldn't work. Okay, so that's why I like using the Samsung Note app, because you can do stuff like that. All right, so the next one we can do is we can go back and we can start filling all of this as soon as new members join our sales team. You can go and click on this and you see a blank one, and here you can drag image or picture into this by either going on the plus icon here or doing what I showed you by going on this side and dragging in a split screen, or using a Google image, whatever you have, and you can just do that. All right. All right, guys, I think that might be it for this video. Let me see if there is any other thing I'm missing. Let me go back here. Okay, let me do this one with the brainstorming. So with the brainstorming, all it is, if you as a team member, you guys have like a brainstorming session where you just try to come up with new products or new ideas, this is where you can do it. You can write the objectives of your brainstorming session right here, and the team members who are participants of this brainstorming session. You can write everybody's name here, and the facilitator, the person who is going to be leading this brainstorming session, you can write the name down there. All these names are fake names. Okay, I don't know any of these people apart from this guy right here. Okay, so the ideas and discussion, you can have them right here. Okay, you can put your ideas here. And the action plan, after everybody has gone through the ideas and you've discussed about it, over here is where you can do your action plans. Okay, we've gone through this. So guys, that's the last part of this video series, and I hope you guys gain something from this. And if you like this particular schedule planner, you can go ahead and download that on my website. The link to the download page is in the description. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll do my best and get to everybody's question. And I know some people have sent me email about this particular planner. Yes, you can use it now. I'm actually on a discount right now. You can get it on my website, and you can use it on your cell phone, especially if you're using the Samsung Note app. You can use this. Okay, and for the other one that I'm going to be showing you guys, let me just give you guys a glimpse of that. So here is the CRM, the manual CRM that I created. And this one is just fully packed. And I cannot wait to show you guys. Everything is linked. Everything is just seamless and intuitive. So you guys are going to like this. Okay, you guys can see everything here, the leads, the account, the contact, the sales pipeline, the call logs, the production. And over here in this section, you have the cases, the meetings, the tasks, and the schedule. And right here, which is like the option one, which is on workspace, this is one of the best thing I've ever made so far. Okay, and it is very, very clean, and I really enjoy it. I enjoy creating this one, especially because I actually make candles and stuff, and I'm gonna use this to run my candle workspace or work area. All right, and over here you have the team members, and this one, it is one of the best I've seen too. Okay, and this one is as well as good as the one I just showed you. All right, so I will be talking to you guys about this in a full video by the end of this week. All right, guys, that's all I have for you. Hope you're having a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.